Hello, I thought I'd do a video. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, but I'm on my way to one of my new favourite bakeries, so I thought I'd take you along with me. I'm currently parked up on the A30 in my new little van. Just had to go to the garage though. I'm a bit late to get to the bakery today. Had a puncture that I had to go and sort out. Sod's Law was on literally the tyre that I'd literally had put on 2 months ago. But really lucky they were able to fix it, so it only cost me 25 quid, so I was really pleased about that. And yeah, if you're ever in the Red Roof area and you need a garage, I highly recommend Taylor's Tyres. They're absolutely fantastic. I love them in there. They've helped me out a lot with tyres, fixing my brakes, and they're just a really bunch of good guys. So yeah, if you need a garage, Taylor's Tyres, go there. Obviously that's only relevant if you're in Cornwall. But if you are and you need some assistance with your vehicle, you know where to go. So yeah, I'm on my way though now that I've got my tyres all sorted, to Gorse Bakery. It's about a 20-minute drive from me, but if you know me, you know that I will drive many miles for damn fine pastries. Literally, I kid you not, I went here for the first time the other week and I had the best pastel de nata that I've had outside of Portugal. Seriously, it was absolutely banging. And the other reason I love this place, apart from the damn fine pastries and the damn fine bread, oh, just got a tractor passing me at the minute. Oh yeah, just keeping an eye that his trailer's not going to hit my van. Yeah, they do an amazing chai latte at this bakery, and I absolutely love a chai latte, and it is so hard to find a decent chai latte. Most places you go, they just make them out of like a generic syrup or generic powder, and they're alright, but they're a bit shit really. But this place, I had one the other week. I just walked back in there because I took it to go, and yeah, I just walked back in and I was like, that's so good. Well, what chai latte do you use? And of course they said they make it themselves. Anywhere that I've gone where I've asked them what chai latte is it, because it's amazing, they always reply with, we make it ourselves. So yeah, I'm going there today to get myself a chai latte and a pastry, and then I'm off on a bike ride. So yeah, come and join me. So I've made it to the bakery. It's obviously just surrounded by gorgeous Cornish countryside. There's my little white van, and the bakery is in that building behind us. I absolutely love this wooden shelf, it's amazing. It is in the bathroom, but I had to just get a video of it because it's awesome. So this is my Gorse Bakery haul. Got my iced chai latte, a cookie that's about the size of my face, a chocolate croissant, and a pastel de nata. Now I'm not going to eat all of these now, I'm going to save some for later. I just couldn't decide what I wanted more, and given how good the pastel de natas are, I just get one every time now. So whatever, even if I'm having something else, I'm always taking one of those to take home. Well, that was absolutely banging. I just polished off the chocolate croissant. It was amazing. The only thing I wish about the chai latte though is I wish it was like a bucket of it. This is just too small. It's just, yeah, I need a much bigger one. And this is the pastel de nata. Honestly, the best one outside of Portugal. It's just so crisp, the pastry. And the like eggy filling is just so creamy and soft. It's banging. Honestly, just come down to Cornwall. Get yourself a pastel de nata. You know, if you can't get to Portugal, go to Cornwall. I'm meeting my friend in the gym tomorrow to lift some weights, which is probably a good thing considering the amount of pastry that I've just lifted to my face. Bloody good though. So now I'm fueled up on chai latte and damn fine pastries. I'm going to go for a bike ride. It's not a trail that I've done before. It's like called the Saints Trail, I think. So I don't know exactly where it is. So I'm just going to try and find it and hopefully not get lost. And yeah, I've got my cookie here for later, either post bike ride or maybe tomorrow. See how I feel. Well, I think I have found where I'm going. I've parked up just on like a little residential lane, just because there isn't parking at the start of the trail. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. The Saints Trail goes from a place called Goonhaven, haven for goons. And yeah, goes to Cox, I think. I don't know if it continues further than that. Obviously, I've never done this trail before, and I don't really fancy being on like roads. So anyway, let's just go cycle it and see what happens. I did just see a load of cyclists, so I feel like, when you're looking for a cycle trail, follow the cyclists. So this is the current setup that I've got in my little Peugeot Partner. Trike fits in there well, and then I've got a box here with like just some camping supplies and emergency stuff like coffee, tin fish, camping stove, and a bag of wood and stuff, because you never know when you want a campfire. So yeah, my trike fits in there pretty well. Obviously I've got some other crap in there that I'm just sort of storing. I tend to keep, even though my trike folds in half, I keep it sort of all together while I'm driving about, because it's just a bit more sturdy that way and stops it falling over. And I sort of balance the wheel just down there, and then that sort of keeps it moving too much. I also kept my trusty toilet bucket from my transit van because, one, I didn't think anyone would want to buy that, and two, you never know when you might just, need a pee. So I kept that in here. Obviously this van is a lot smaller than the transit, but yeah, it fits my trike in fine, so I've just moved some bits around so I can just wheel it in and out easy enough. Now, because this trike is super heavy, I always take the batteries off before lifting it in and out, just to reduce the amount of weight that I've got to put down. And I've just got to watch as well with this van, because I've got a tow bar there, that I don't catch the back of the trike on it. I don't know how people do use these trikes with a car. I think that would be sort of quite hard, really. You'd need a really bloody big boot. So yeah, a van's a way forward for sure. One of the reasons that I go to the gym and lift weights is so that I can lift my trike. So yeah, if you get in one of these trikes, go lift some weights first, because it will really help you when moving it. What I do love about my trike is the space you've got in the back here. I did pack myself a little lunch. Not that I'm going to need it now after those pastries, but there's a banana and a couple of hard-boiled eggs in there, should I get peckish. Right, I'm all set. I'm on my trike. Let's go find this trail. So here we are, the start of the Saints Trail. So it's from Goonhaven to Perranporth. I thought it was Goonhaven to Cox, which is just there. But I think there is an extra bit that you can do. But I think this is like the bit that's off the road maybe. And obviously there's a sign there that says caution steep slope. So maybe that's why a lot of people just go to Cox. But yeah, that's the little route that we'll be doing today. So it's 4.2 kilometres, I think, from start to finish. Don't know if I do the whole lot, but yeah, just get cycling and see. Well, I'm back at my van. After making it practically a minute down the cycle path, I realised that my tyres could really do with some air, which I should have thought about, considering that I just had to go to the garage to fix a tyre on my van, but I did not think about it before leaving. So as I wasn't that far down the trail, I thought I'm going to come back, because I don't want to be cycling with flat tyres. But I got to my van and I've got one of these inflatable tyre inflator guns, which are great because then you don't have to pump with one of the hand pump ones, but they're only great when the battery's full, which obviously that one wasn't, because I haven't used it for ages. So I'm just here running my van a minute, charging up my tyre inflator, and then I will get back to the trail. Well, I am definitely going to be buying myself a little hand pump for these kind of situations. To be honest, I thought that I had one, but I can't find it, so I don't know if I do, or yeah, maybe it was left somewhere, I'm not sure. I do, however, have this really cool little tool, which isn't a pipe, it's a tyre pressure tool. You put that on the little valve, and then that bit shoots up and it tells you the pressure of your tyres, which is really handy. And having just gone over my bike tyres, I definitely do need some air in them. I think they're just hitting 10 psi. So yeah, this little gun's taken a minute to charge though, so just soaking up some sun for a minute. Well, I could not get that absolute piece of shit to work. I mean, it's not a piece of shit. I think I just haven't charged it in like years. So yeah, even once I charged it a little bit, it still wasn't putting out any air. So luckily for me, I just walked along down this little housing estate that I'm in, found a lovely old chap, had a compressor in his garage. He just filled up all my tyres for me, so I'm set to go. So let's do this bike ride. Now away we go. I'm so pleased that I went and got that guy to fill up my tyres. Cycling is a lot easier now I've got the correct tyre pressure in my tyres. Yeah, oh, it's beautiful, love it. Such a gorgeous day for it as well. So yeah, thank you very much to that dear old man that let me use this compressor. It's a really lovely trail this. There's a little stream running down. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's, yeah, the lovely sound of water. It's gorgeous, and it's nice and cool actually with this bit of tree cover. It's really lovely. Oh, it's just so nice to be out on my trike. I literally haven't been out on my trike for months. I think this might even be the first time this year, to be fair. Partly just been busy, had other things on, then fell over, hurt myself. So I've just been a bit, just haven't been able to until now. So it's like just so nice to be back on my trike. So yeah, I'm loving it. I am though currently just filming all of this on my phone. You know, one hand on the handlebars, one hand trying to film. So yeah, if you're a cameraman or camera woman, camera person, and you'd like the job as to be my camera person, get in touch. Obviously, you'd need to live in Cornwall. You'd need to like riding a bike and eating pastries and drinking chai lattes or coffees. I can't pay you. It would be completely free work. I would buy you coffee and pastries though, and maybe lunch if we're, you know, out long enough. But yeah, if you want a job where you're not going to get paid, but you get the pleasure of my company and want to film me riding my trike, get in touch. Just crossing over this cool little bridge now, which is nice. There's some dogs and other bikers coming. I just got off my trike so I could say hello to the dogs. They were really nice, really friendly ones. I knew when they were approaching that they'd be, you know, wanting a snuggle, so I stopped so I could say hello to them. But now I'm going to continue. As well as lovely scenic things, we also have construction sites that we can look at. I'm really enjoying this trail. So what's nice about the Saints Trail is you get a lot of these nice information boards. So we're just about to cross this viaduct here, and it's just got a nice little bit of history about it and tells you a bit of info, which is nice. And there's also a lot of these, which I'm assuming is something to do with like when it used to be a railway. But all I think when I look at it is it's like those stands you get at competitions, you know, for the first, second and third. I kind of just want to stand on the top one and, you know, pretend I've got the gold medal for something. Something that I really like about having a tricycle is that when you do get to places where you've got this like nice little information board to read, you've got a nice seat, you know, you can just sit on your trike, read the information board. It's nice. Such a gorgeous day as well, like it's absolutely stunning. Yeah, I'm having a whale of a time. Look how lush this is, so nice. I feel like I'm not 100% sure if I'm still on the trail or not. I was definitely on the trail, and then it got to this road where you had to cross, and I just sort of went straight forward, which took me down like a little lane, and then it got to somebody's house, and I thought it was just going to end up being to their driveway, but then at the end of their driveway is this little bit here. So I'm just going to keep on going and see where I end up. It's definitely the bit that I was on before was a lot more well kept, like it was all sort of gravelly, or then it was tarmacked, whereas this is a lot more just like a little trail in the woods. So let's see where it leads. Well, the little trail came out there and led me to this very nice little stream. I'm just crossing the bridge now, and now I'm back at a road Not really sure whether to turn left or right, but there is a sign there, so I might just sort of see if that sign says anything that's of any help. Public bridleway, that's it. This is so beautiful. I'm just on this little road now. A man was passing me, so I asked him which way, and he told me it was this way, so that was very handy that he was there. I've passed some lovely properties as well. Some with some gorgeous gardens. I mean, look at this one. Gorgeous. Little waterfall there. See, look, this is why I need a cameraman. I nearly got taken out by a van there. I'm busy cycling and filming all at once. Right, I'm going to get back to concentrating on the road, as I'm actually on a road now and not just the cycle path. But yeah, it's lovely. Look at that lovely house in there. Lovely weeping willow. Right, let's get back to it. I don't think I'm on the Saints Trail anymore. I was on the road, and then I just saw this sign for like one of those public byway signs. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go up there. Looks interesting. And it was such a good little track to just go up. Now, I don't really have like a proper off-roading trike, but I go off-road anyway. I did put some like chunkier tyres on this so that it doesn't have like the road tyres on it. So yeah, they're a bit chunkier than like, yeah, road tyres, but not proper like, yeah, Jorvik do a bit more of like an off-roady sort of trike, which I have thought about getting sometimes, but I don't know, I quite like this trike, but I do just sometimes like push it, yeah, through little bits, very uneven bits, and you know, it just makes me smile, because I'm like, it's just so much fun, you know, going down the little tracks, which, you know, are all lumpy and bumpy, and you got to watch out, because otherwise you might get desaddled by a big rock or something. So yeah, I'm going to continue down this little trail, wherever that sunny little trail leads me. And this is what I like doing on my bike. I do like, you know, going on the trails, but I also just like doing this, where you just go and get a bit lost, you know. It's nice to just go get lost. So I've come to a bit of, somewhat of an impasse. There's a little sign there with arrows, one which goes up that way, but that way definitely looks like I ain't getting my trike up there, because yeah, it's pretty overgrown. The other arrow is pointing this way, where there's a stream. There is a little bridge over the stream, but it's not wide enough for me to get my trike over it. So, and it's a pretty steep decline into the little stream, but fuck it, let's do it. If I had a cameraman, this is where he'd be able to film me potentially going ass over foot. I'm going to make it, but I definitely won't make it if I try and film it and, you know, not try and fall off my trike, so I need both hands for this. Bloody did it, didn't I? It doesn't really look very steep when you look at it like that, but honestly, that was quite steep coming down that on a trike. I am now stuck in the stream. This bank is a bit too steep for me to get up with pedal power, so I'm just going to get off and push it up. Luckily, I am over the stream enough that I'm not going to get my trainers too wet. Well, I've gone on a little ways, but it gets quite steep, and it's quite gravelly as well. What you really need for this is a mountain bike and not a tricycle. But I'm glad I've got the little ways up that I did. So I did just have a little explore on foot. Got my little tricycle just there. Maybe if I step further away, we could actually get me and my trike in. So yeah, it's been a good explore so far. Now we're going to go back and cross that little stream again and try and not land in it. And maybe we'll also go back and see if we can find ourselves back on the Saints Trail. Right, so we're back at the little stream. That's the little bridge that my trike won't fit over. I don't know, the middle bit looks thick enough, but it's just sort of at the ends really. And then me trying to walk it across and not land in there. So I think the best bet is to just cross over the stream again and use all my mighty strength to push my bike up the bank. Well, it was definitely a lot easier, a lot quicker to get down the bank than it was up the bank. but we made it. Now I wish you could sort of see the bank, really. You just have to trust me, it was it was a bit of a mission. This is just so lovely. It's just so nice to be out on my trike. I've got to say I'm pretty impressed with my one-handed bike skills and camera person skills. Yeah, it's been a lovely little explore out today. It's just so nice to be in nature, and especially to have a bit of tree cover when it's hot as well. So nice. Right, I'm going to get back to concentrating on the path ahead of me. So I just consulted Google Maps and I did get past Cox actually. I haven't quite made it to Perranporth because I think I took that little detour. Yeah, and I wasn't fancying going to Perranporth today, but I would definitely actually do that another day because the roads that it has taken me on, they're like really nice little quiet roads, little country lanes really. So yeah, I would definitely come back another day and try and go the correct way. And end up in Perranporth. But as I got to be back for work this afternoon, I decided I'm going to head back in the direction of my van, hopefully not take too many detours, and yeah, get back to work on time, fingers crossed. Well, here we are, back where we started. That was a lovely ride, I really loved that. I'm going to come back and do it all the way to Perranporth another day. Try not to get lost on the way. There we go, truck's back in my van. And yeah, I'm ready for some water and a bit of a chill before going back to work. And going home tonight, I'm really excited because I made pizza dough this morning before leaving, so that will be lovely improved by the time I get back. So proper homemade pizzas tonight for dinner for me. So yeah, what a good day of eating. What were those pastries earlier? Obviously I did not touch the little lunch that I bought myself. I am actually still very much full of pastries. So yeah, that was a good breakfast and lunch today. That and the chai latte, lovely. And the bike ride, that was amazing. I can't believe it's been so long since I've been for a bike ride. You know, when you leave like a really long time and then you do it again and you're like, oh shit, why haven't I done this? So yeah, I'm going to get out on my trike a bit more. Now the weather's really good, I'm feeling good. It's time to, yeah, get on my bike again. So yeah, come and join me next time. I'm just sort of trying to think of where to go to next. I haven't done the bike ride from Newlyn to Marazion for a little while, and I love that bike ride because it's all along the sea. It's beautiful. So yeah, come and join me next time. And there's another one as well. I think around some like clay trails. I forget, it might even be called that. I don't know. But anyway, that one I haven't done before. So yeah, come and join me on my bike rides and bakery visits. Oh yeah, and if you are a cameraman, woman, and you want some unpaid work, get in touch. Now I know I could do it all myself, couldn't I? I did used to have one of those Insta 360s, which was really good when I was doing the London to Brighton ride. I'm glad I had it for then, but to be honest, I've sold it since then because one, I needed the money. Two, I couldn't really get on with it. I didn't really like. It was great how it could capture 360, but I didn't really like how it filmed. I don't know, it was probably just user error really on my part, but I quite like this, you know, just standard camera where you just get a standard camera view. Partly I think because it was just easy. I just found the editing really like difficult with the 360. Obviously maybe it's not so difficult if you actually know what you're doing. So yeah, Albert, if you are a camera person and you want to join me on a bike ride and get some good footage of me, please do. I will buy you coffee and pastries, and if I ever do make any money off making videos, I will share it with you. But currently, you know, I just do this for the love of it. I just enjoy it. I don't know why. I do, and some other people seem to like it because they watch it as well. So yeah, come and join me on a bike ride. I just thought I'd show you a quick snap of my pizza that I'm making, as I mentioned it earlier. How banging does that look? Make my own dough, so it's all with wholemeal flour and then pesto based, red onion, parma ham and a bit of brie. Oh, so looking forward to eating this. And there she is cooked. I cannot wait to tuck into this. Thank you for joining me today on my bike ride and bakery visit. I am off to eat this pizza now. I will catch you all soon. Thanks for watching.